Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for another episode of Total Ramblings. I'm back on the road. I am visiting Liz today in Hazelmere. It is Sunday. Can't see. Every time I look at my watch to try and get the date, there's a hand covering the date. It's the 21st and it's about 5 minutes past 11 in the morning. I'm going early because Liz would like me to learn how to change the water in her rig tube. So she has a tube going into her stomach, which is held in place internally with a big balloon that gets filled with sterile water. And once a week they have to drain the water and put fresh water in. And that's what keeps the rig in. Now she doesn't use it / need it for food because she's eating normally, something they said she'd never do. They said she'd never eat, drink or speak again. Well, she's doing all of those. Even without the speaking valve in, we can hear her speak sometimes. Anyway, but she is using the rig tube for medicine because Liz is rubbish at taking pills. She'll admit that. She's never been able to take pills. She's always had to have liquid medication. So anyway, anything that is in pills, they basically break it up, dissolve it in water, and they'll pump it through the rig tube. So anyway, I need to learn how to change the water. Liz knows how to do it, but she wants me to know how to do it, which is absolutely fine. I thought we were doing it last week, but she texted me early to say she'd already done it. Liz does seem to have a bit of a downer on me about everything at the moment. I think it's a little bit unfair. So when I first couldn't wake her up, I called 111, which is like the non-emergency number for the NHS. And as it happens, it ended up being an emergency and they called me an ambulance anyway. She keeps going back to this topic of, did I call 999, etc., etc. And last night asked me again, did I call 999? And I said no. And she said, but it was an emergency. And I suddenly feel like I'm on trial. I suddenly feel like I'm on trial for not doing the right thing. And I find this a little bit confusing and unfair, particularly as in previous conversations, she's basically said to me, thank you for saving my life. And I'm not really sure what's going on. Her mum was with her yesterday, and I didn't used to notice a phenomenon where Liz would spend the day with her mum and come back as like a different person. And I find that always slightly frustrating, like her mum had got in her head or something. And I'm wondering if that's what's happened, because I'm feeling kind of attacked at the moment, if I'm honest with you. Yesterday, a few weeks ago, I ordered some funny sort of tin kind of posters for the bathrooms. One is a black and white cat saying, are you pooping? And another one is a black and white cat saying, don't forget to wipe. And I thought they were funny. And I put them up in our new bathrooms just to add a bit of character. Well, this was apparently the wrong thing to do. And she hates them and I've got to take them down. I'm not taking them down. And it's like everything I do at the moment is wrong. And I've been in this situation before. And the thing I've got to tell Liz is, if everything I do is wrong, then there's no incentive for me to do what she thinks is the right thing, right? So I might as well just do what I want to do. And that's the situation I'm in at the moment. If I can't do right, then I won't try. So that's, frustrating, to say the least. I was going to take Liz's car in today because I'm now insured on Liz's car, but the weather's not looking too good and I don't want to run the risk of being moaned at for that as well. So, what's she saying to me now? Am I going to eat first? Well, this is another reason for going early, is basically they have a fully fledged restaurant upstairs. It's a staff canteen, but it's, proper equipped. And when I went last week, when I was visiting Liz, I went to say, can I have some food? And they said, we only serve basically between 12 and 1:30. Now, as it happens, she made me a bacon sandwich, but I kind of had my heart set on omelette, chips, beans, that kind of thing. But no, they shut the fryers down and clean them. So there's a very tiny window of being able to get any food there. But anyway, as I say, yeah, so I was due to take Liz's car today, give it a run. But if anything happened, I can't stand the possibility that I'm just going to get moaned at for that as well. So I am feeling particularly aggrieved at the moment, if I'm honest with you. And I know you probably don't want to hear this, but it's a lifestyle vlog, right? That's the whole purpose of this. It's for me to get things off my chest. And I am feeling particularly aggrieved at the moment that nothing I do is right. Everything I try and do to improve the home is wrong. And everything I do just gets moaned at. So I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of half inclined just to go to Smith's Toys and blow £1,000 on toys, because whatever I do is wrong, so I might as well do the thing that's wrong that's best for me, if I'm going to get moaned at anyway. And this is a situation I get in sometimes with my wife. You know, it's no big deal, I'm sure we'll work it out, I'm sure I'll come home tonight and I'll be fine, but it's just pissing me off at the moment, if I'm perfectly frank with you. After all that I've done, it's like the other day we were having a conversation and Liz kind of said, well, and who's had to deal with my illness? We all have. We've all had to deal with it. I feel very sorry for you, Liz, that you're unwell. And obviously you're the one that is unwell, but we've all had to deal with this. And it's been very stressful on everybody. Our family is scattered to the four winds at the moment and has been for months. I'm trying to hold down my job. I'm trying to hold things together at home. I've had all this work done at home that caused a hell of a lot of disruption. I've basically made alterations and improvements to every single room in the house, and yet things are still not good enough. Where's the justice in that? Anyway, I'd quite like to fly my drone over the home in the grounds, but I don't know if I'm allowed. I need to ask one of the administrator ladies there. Well, the chief administrator, the head manager is a lady, so I need to ask her if she's there. So there goes my traditional blue flashing light. It's not chasing me today, so there'll be another one. Yeah. I'm kind of happiest when I'm making videos, if I'm honest with you. When I'm doing content, doing something creative. But I'll never make a living out of it. Got 2 more subscribers this weekend, which is nice. I've no doubt they'll drop off soon. I don't hold subscribers for long. Nah, that's a lie. I've got 177 now. I had a little dip of a couple a few weeks ago. So hence my kind of semi-ongoing gag of my ever-decreasing subscribership. It would be nice to make a living for being paid for doing Lego reviews and stuff, but that's not going to happen. I'm 53. I need to grow up. I'm not conquering the world now. I know that now. Yeah. So there you go. Sorry about the marital whinge. Anyway, I'm going to just carry on driving, I suppose. Say hello.
Hello.
Tell people what you've been doing since Tuesday when I last saw you.
Wednesday I had physio. That was walking to the treehouse and back, one way with weights on my ankles.
When you say weights on your ankles, what is that, like a ball and chain? What is that?
It's round, it's velcroed.
Right.
Like a thing that just goes...
Like a diver's weight?
I don't know what diver's weight looks
They
like.
wear them on belts?
No, it's like a blood pressure cuff.
Okay.
But it's just on your ankles.
Is it for the baked beans or something, or pep?
I don't know, it's just got weight in it.
Okay.
Each one was half a pound.
Wow.
No, not half a pound. Half a kilo.
Was that good?
Yeah, it felt very strange taking them off.
Because suddenly you could move.
Suddenly I was lighter. But I actually felt safer with them on. It's very bizarre.
Okay.
It
Lowered your centre of gravity.
Huh?
Because it lowered your centre of gravity.
Possibly, I don't know. Then Wednesday, afternoon, Mum came to visit. Thursday, no visitors.
Because
Anthony was sick.
I was going to come. Hang on. I was going to come, but Anthony was sick.
Poor little boy. Friday, I had physio again, and I did riding a bike.
But on your chair.
Yeah, I sat in the chair, not riding a proper bike. And then Mum came in the afternoon. Saturday, Mum came in the afternoon with Anthony, obviously.
And then you spent the evening moaning at me.
I did not. I asked questions. I can't help it, I don't remember.
She spent the evening moaning at me, ladies and gentlemen.
If I don't remember, I can't be held accountable.
You don't remember what happened yesterday?
I don't remember that. I remember the fact that I'm asking questions because I don't remember the answers.
Okay, you appeared to be implying that not dialing 999 was an error of mine.
Well, yeah. I was dying.
I didn't know that.
Well, no, but then all the more reason why 999 is important. Just saying.
You have said before, you've saved my life.
Well, you have, but that's still 999 is a vital call. You're lucky I'm alive. Any longer and I'd have had a cardiac arrest at home and be dead.
But you're not,
I'm not.
because I got an ambulance out.
No, you didn't. They did.
This is very unfair.
Stating a fact.
Feels like you're having a go.
Didn't. I'm not having a go. Told you I'm not having a go. Just, for future. If I'm breathing like that, 999.
Well, yeah, in the future, now, yeah, obviously.
Any problems, 999.
Don't expect a 50-year-old person to be having a heart attack.
I wasn't.
Exactly.
I had a collapsed lung.
Yeah,
I couldn't breathe.
I didn't know. I'm not a doctor.
But if you're going,
You weren't.
I was.
You weren't.
My mum could hear me over the phone.
It's because I shoved the phone right into your mouth. So what are you doing this week?
Hydro Monday. Mum after in the afternoon and Auntie. Tuesday, you in the evening. Wednesday, physio, Mum in the afternoon and Anthony. Thursday, you. Friday, physio, Mum in the afternoon with Anthony.
And where have we just been?
We've been for a walk.
Where?
Around.
Around where?
Around Holy Cross.
Around the buildings?
Yes.
Didn't see any nuns though, did we?
I saw one the other day.
Did you? Was it scary?
No. It's a nun.
My mum tells a story of when she and I were on a bus and I was only little. And two nuns got on the bus. Apparently I shouted out, "Look Mum, there's giant penguins."
Okay. Bye now.
Right. Another successful visit, putting the world to rights with Liz. It's 7:15. So I was with Liz, 7 hours. Got there at 12, dead on. Anyway, that was my Sunday. How are you guys doing? Anyway, had a very nice dinner. I had to make me an omelette and chips and baked beans, and it was lovely. It's nice to have a proper cooked dinner, cooked by someone else. I don't cook. I heat stuff up, or I order in crap, or I just eat crap. My diet is particularly bad, so that's how I live my life. Probably why I'm not long for this world, if I'm honest with you. Anyway, we're going to have What Can Andrew Be Blamed For today in a minute, so I hope you're looking forward to that. Even I don't know what the topic's going to be yet, because I've yet to make it up. or shouldn't say make it up, that gives away the magic, doesn't it? I've yet to recall the incident which I am going to regale you with today. So, yeah, anyway, that'll be exciting. I'm back here seeing Liz on Tuesday. Still no definite news on when the OT person's going to come round. I do have a desk to dismantle at home, but it's a big task because I've got to find a home for all the cables and monitors and PCs and all the equipment that's on it. So it's not a small task, and I've been loath to do it because it needs more than one person really, and also the bins are rammed full. The bins have been constantly rammed full this year because we're just having so much of a clear out and a tidy up and what have you, that it's kind of impossible to plan anything if you're going to be binning copious amounts of material. I've yet to decide whether or not I'm taking Lizzie's car to work on Tuesday / or Thursday. Depends how brave I am, really, because I don't want anything to happen to it, and I cleaned it. It's nice and clean, but it's nice to drive. It's quite nippy. So, anyway, let's see what I can be blamed for today, shall we? Yeah, let's cut to that right now. It's time to confess to something that I've been holding back from all of you. Despite professing that I don't believe in reincarnation or anything like that, I have lived previous lives. And in fact, one specific previous life that I lived, I went by the name of Thomas Midgley Jr. Now, I was a chemist, and I lived between 1889 and 1944. And I'm actually the guy who invented tetraethyl lead, TEL, which was basically, I added it to gasoline, petrol, because basically it helped stop engines to knock and improve performance and efficiency. And obviously that led to a significant number of deaths and health concerns around the planet. In addition to which, I also, in my previous life as Thomas Midgley Jr., I developed some of the very first chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, which are used in refrigerating sort of compounds. And basically, I'm the guy that effectively put the hole in the ozone layer. I sort of patented over 100 items, 100 sort of inventions during my life. But, these two inventions alone, the chlorofluorocarbons and the lead in the petrol, I imagine I'm probably responsible for probably more deaths than Hitler, which is something I'm quite proud of, if I'm honest with you. It's good to hold that kind of record. And these things are obviously my fault because everything is my fault. Everything is the fault of Andrew. No matter what I do, it's all my fault and I'll get blamed. So I might as well accept that I have lived a life as previously as Thomas Midgley Jr. and that I did patent these inventions and that I am directly responsible for many of the world's problems today. Yeah, see ya. If you enjoy what I do here, although I can't think why, please remember to click the like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. You might also want to check out my website, www.worldsbestestpoet.com, if you fancy a laugh.